Hello everyone, this is Diane. Thank you for coming back. We are back today to do some more work on these 3 journals made with children's books, and they are all illustrated by Eloise Wilkin. So today, what I wanted to do was get my covers made today, but that's not going to happen. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get them done. So today we're going to work on some pockets and tags. I spent quite a bit of time doing the pages as I showed you in the, was it yesterday's video? I think how I prepare the pages for inclusion in the junk journal. So I have done all of that, and it takes a while to do whatever I'm doing. So let me show you different variations. This is just a flap page, so you could, that's such a pretty paper, and I believe that's a scrapbook paper. And here is a digital that I had left over from something. Was that this page? Yep. And some of the pages have pockets. This one, I put a pocket. It was just a leftover piece from a calendar page. And I put this card in here because, oh, I don't know if I want to pick one or the other. I was going to glue it onto cardstock and make a card to put in there. And this one, what do we do here? This one has a pocket also. This is a digital of a linen. I believe it's one of mine. I don't have the digital in my shop. It's one of my linens that I scanned. And then this is just a scrap. So you can see there's just different things. I did one, I guess you'll see it in a different video when I get to it, but I kind of patched things, pieced things together, and it has a little bit of a more complicated pocket structure, but you know, not that complicated. So let's just take one of the books, get rid of the covers. We don't need the covers. And work on some pockets and tags. I decided I wanted to put a pocket on the back that is created with a children's book illustration. I think that one is cute. I guess it'll be more like a tuck spot rather than a pocket. I just did one. I'm trying to grab my signatures back again. Which book was I in? This one. I just did this one. Just with a book page illustration and some cardstock, and I did a border punch on top. But the image that I select will play a role in how I create the pockets. So for this one, I think I'll just make it into a tuck spot. I will glue this down and then cut my pocket or tuck spot. I have Teddy here having school in the next room. He had a 10-minute break and he came in here to visit with me. And he had just been in here a little while ago. Every time he has a break, he comes in here, which is cool, you know. We like to hang out together. But I told him, I said, I thought you were going to be in there for a while. I was getting ready to make a video. He said, okay, just let me know when you're ready and I'll throw myself out. So when I told him I was ready, he said, okay, bye. He's a fun kid. Becoming a man, 13 years old. He just told me something interesting. He had music class, and I asked him what he learned in music. And he said basically they were asked to name their favorite piece of music and why. And it could be any kind of music. And I asked him what he said was his favorite, and he said the Toreador song by Bizet. I was like, what? How do you even know about that song? And he said it's from Little Einsteins, from when he was little cartoon show that teaches kids about classical music. I used to watch parts of it with Adam and Teddy when they were little. Their mother had them watching it, and they loved it, and I thought it was cute. So that's where he learned the Toreador song, and I think that's pretty awesome that he selected that as his favorite piece of music. He said it's been in his head all day, so it's a perfect day for the teacher to ask. So I told him that we should look for the opera. I've never seen the opera. I said we should look for that see if we can watch it on YouTube together one day. And he thought that was a good idea. Well, I don't think I want to do any border punching on this. I could put some rickrack. I'm going to put this tag in here, I think. Or was it? I don't remember which tag, but anyway, one of the rickrack tags, and then I could put a little rickrack down here. There's no green on that picture. There's green back here. I think that looks better to match her apron. And I will sew it on just like it's sewn onto the tag. And I might put a different tag in there with a different color of rickrack. That was a pretty easy one. I'll have to cut some more of these tags. Yeah, and then I might choose a different color of rickrack, like I said, but there's that. I'm not going to do the sewing right now. Put that underneath the card just to protect it from the paper clip. I also want to, if I have one made that will work, add one of these little tuck spots. Let me see. I added one to one of the signatures in one of the books. I just want to see where I put it so I can kind of follow the same pattern. Okay, so it's on digital paper. Okay. It was in the first signature I looked in. So it will be on this, I guess this page. And I like her with it. She looks cute with these little fairy nursery rhyme children there. And the green polka dots, both. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we've got two pockety things on that, in that signature. Oh, she's adorable. That's not where I wanted it. I wanted it here. Guess we'll leave it there. We'll put something else here. That'll be fine. They don't all have to be the same. Got some paper dolls over here. So maybe I'll get into my drawer of paper dolls and find something to put on that page. So let's just flip to the back. I was just thinking about reading in school because of this is a children's reader for a classroom. And I remember how much I loved reading class in school. And I don't remember which grade it was, but it was elementary. And we had this program where it was all color-coded. And there was like a big box, and the books were standing up like in a file. And we were supposed to, start at the beginning, whatever the beginning color was, and read the books, and then I guess have an assessment or something. But it was all self-done. We would go to the box and serve ourselves, take out the next book and take the assessment, or just finish reading. I don't know if there was an assessment. I just know that you could go at your own pace. It's a big pocket. And I remember how much I loved it, and I was a good reader, and so I went up there quite frequently, and it was just so much fun learning to read. That didn't cut straight, I don't think. Yeah, just slightly off. I think I'll just trim a little bit of that grass off at the bottom. There, that looks better. I'm not doing any inking in these books. Even the white pages, I'm not even stenciling on them. I might, stamp something in the corner or something, but I just trying to let myself leave things white sometimes. So now I just need a tag. Now I'm not going to use this tag. I just want to see how the size works. Perfect. And this is 3 1/4 by 6 3/4 approximately. And I think this is a good color. What did I say? 6 3/4. 1/4. This is my giant pouch of children's book illustrations that I've cut out, or at least removed from the book so I can cut them out. I want something vertical. These are all horizontal. I think it's harder to find a vertical image in a children's book. Might be able to use that. Got so many great illustrations. All different types of books. I could use that if I just cut that part off. Okay, that's probably enough. I always say that, and then I keep looking. I think I'll use this because she's outside in her playhouse. Where'd my little scissors go? Gonna have to cut some of that off anyway, because I want the little girl to show, of course. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Okay, I'll use that on something wider. I'll do this one. I can use that in something else. So tomorrow I think I'm free and clear to just do some work on these. I'm not even doing the other work that I want to be doing this week. That's not crafty. I think I said in the other video, I'm just spending a little time on these journals, and then doing some other stuff like destashing and trying to get stuff in my shop, organizing stuff, other things I have to do. But today, I guess, just, with Teddy here, and I'm stopping to make lunch. I don't know, just all the stuff, having Teddy here, which I'm glad he's here. I always like having him here. But I just am focusing on working on the journals in between all the other stuff today. So, thinking tomorrow, I'll be able to just have a steady focus in here for an hour or two, get those covers made, and we'll be going, making progress. So that's a cute tag to stick in there. It's just white on the back. That's the back of that one. Okay, so one more signature here for this journal. It's a small page, so I guess that's a little bit big. Oh, it'll fit. And I'll put something fun in the tuck spots. I like this piece. I want to make sure I use it. It looks good on that green page. It's handy having these 12 by 12 pages that I pulled out of a scrapbook pad. They look like solid, but I said yesterday they have a textured look to them, like they're fabric. They're not, they're paper, but you can see a tight weave on them. And I probably won't just, use them as a scrapbook page in a book. So I figured I might as well make stuff with them. That looks pretty. I guess just one row. I will sew this rickrack on also, and then sew the pocket to the page. Now we need tags for those pockets. I cut some tag sizes before I started the video. I'm looking to see if there's something a little more monochromatic. There's a lot of color on that page. What's in here? Oh, this is, I put them in this little bag to keep them all together. They are beautiful illustrations from Tasha Tudor. Her work is so delicate and beautiful. And this looks like, it was printed on the book, but it looks like a library catalog card. Isn't that neat? I'm going to save those. She was a very interesting lady. I read a book about her. Why do I always lose my little scissors? They're always buried under something. I feel like it needs something in the background. So I'm going to look for a background stamp. Maybe a little bit of music. Well, that doesn't even show up. And it was upside down too. Well, I can turn the card around, that doesn't matter. I wanted it to be pale, but maybe not quite that pale. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, no. That's better. It adds a little bit of something to the background. Feels like spring. It's been raining last couple of days, and it's warm enough that the snow is melting. So when Teddy's done with school, we're going to take a walk. We'll have plenty of time before his mom gets out of work. So that'll just be tucked into there. Cute little card for journaling on. Gotta look at my time. Okay. I need something for this pocket. Just want to give it a little more of a shape. I'm going to get a different ink pad. I like this one. It's got little flowers all over it. Doesn't have a sticker for it. When I bought it, it was stuck to this acrylic pad. It was glued down good. I tried to take it off because I thought it was just stuck on normally, and I kind of tore the backing. So now I just leave it on there. We will use soft suede. Okay, I had to work at getting that other one closed all the way. Don't want the ink drying out. Let me see how dark this is. That's okay, but maybe I want a different color. Maybe an orange. That's cute. Orange flowers look better than brown flowers, right? There's something about this that is just not thrilling me, and I think it's the shape of that piece. So we're going to abandon that. And I'm going to look at the animals from children's books. This is why I make such a mess, because I have all these things to get out and spread around. That's cute. I think I like this one just because it's long and narrow, and it's cute. Going to straighten up the edges. Oh, I moved it. It's hard to do small pieces like this. I will ink around this just to help the orange stand out from the background. Well, I was supposed to do the strip, but that's okay. We'll do both of them. Probably do the background card too. If I turn it this way, then that little bare spot there will be covered. Yes, that looks better. That looks cute. I guess that's the video for today. Just look at a little bit of what we did. Added that on there. And we made a pocket and a tag back here. We added that. Cute little tuck spot. And we made this tag. I'll probably put some fabric up here. And I just have to finish that pocket. We added that pocket. I did add, you can see I did that pleated top on the fabric flip, as I mentioned in that video, and I added this little applique, so I want to go back and add appliques to all the other ones. And we are started on this pocket and made that cute tag. So thanks for coming along today, and I will see you in the next video. Hope you're having a creative day. Bye-bye.